Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. I am just about to do my face of the day, so I thought we could do it together. Pick the camera up because I do need to leave for my new hair day soon. I'm having a freshen up of my hair. I'm booked in at 1 o'clock, so I need to leave fairly soon, and I just wanted to put a little bit of makeup on because there's nothing worse than sitting in that chair with wet hair and realising how ugly you are. No, I'm joking, that's dramatic, but I need makeup on when I do fresh hair day. I always have to put a bit of makeup on, so I thought we could do it together. I'm having a skin flare up again. I think I might be purging from my skin peel that I had a week or two ago now, probably more, a couple of weeks ago. So I think this is some purging going on, but I just wanted to come on and show you because I've had a few comments on TikTok recently saying that my skin looks really good, and I don't know if it's because maybe I'm wearing makeup a little bit more often now. I don't know, but I just wanted to show you some rawness and some realness because be under no illusion, my skin is still very much in the pits of acne. I mean, the rest of my face I'm really happy with, apart from this little stubborn, annoying one that will just not budge no matter what I do to it. I've had that on my face for like a couple of weeks now and it just will not go no matter what I do or what I put on it. Even after having the peel, I had this spot when I had my peel and I thought that would like sizzle it off, but it hasn't. It's still there and it's still thriving, so not ideal. But yeah, I'm happy with the rest of my face, which is maybe why I get the clear skin comments on TikTok. But I was going to start the vlog after I'd done some makeup, but I just wanted to slip a little reminder in here that my skin is still very much in the pits of acne, and basically don't be fooled by what you see on TikTok because I am wearing makeup a little bit more. Just with doing like Vlogtober and stuff, I've been out and about more and I've just fancied wearing makeup, and I've also been really enjoying the makeup products that I've been using, which I think makes all the difference. So I thought we could go through them because I've had a few comments on here and on TikTok about my makeup bits, so I thought it was the perfect time to pick the camera up. So I just first off spot conceal. We'll go straight in with the products. With NARS, the matte pot concealer, I use the shade Vanilla. I don't know if this is a bit thick and a bit poor clogging for me, but it's the only concealer that will actually like attempt to conceal my spots. Everything else just doesn't seem to do the job. So I use a little fluffy brush and pop that on. I either leave it at that, which I think today I might leave it at that. But if I want a little bit more coverage, maybe if I've got like a few breakouts elsewhere or I just fancy an extra glow and an extra bit of coverage for the day, I've been using the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint and absolutely loving it. Please no one come on and tell me that this is going to break me out and it's going to give me spots, because I feel like there's contradicting info about this online, so I think it's one of those ones, just test it for yourself and see how you get on. I've not noticed my breakouts worsening. Is that a word? Worsening? Getting worse from using this since using it. I did kind of trial it for a period and I can't say that I noticed like breakouts anywhere else. I would usually not get them, or you know, extra breakouts. So I think for me, I am okay with this one, which I'm so relieved about because I just enjoy it so much. It's like a little pipette, really lightweight, it feels like a second skin, makes you look insanely glowy, and it just feels really nice. I really cannot stand thick foundation, so if I'm gonna wear like a base product all over my face, it needs to be like that. It needs to be like a second skin, look like I've just got really nice skin and I've got loads of skincare on. I don't like anything matte. I don't like anything too thick, too cakey. If I can feel it sitting on my skin, it just overstimulates me. I really do not like it. So yeah, lightweight is the way forward for me personally. So I've been absolutely loving that. Would 100% recommend that. And then I just use my old trusty Lasting Perfection by Collection concealer. I have used this since I was probably 12, 13. It's the first concealer I ever bought from Boots with my pocket money, and I've pretty much used it ever since. I really like it on my under eye. It blends out really nicely. I just haven't got any complaints about it, really. I mean, to be honest, I needed something a bit more heavy duty like the NARS pot concealer for my spots and for my breakouts, but for an under eye concealer, I really do enjoy it. So I've been absolutely loving using that. I say that like it's a new thing. I have used that for years of my life. So just top up this spot, honestly. It's driving me insane. I'm going to dab a massive blob of Tret on it tonight and hope that it literally burns it away, because I'm so sick of it. And it's one of those places, I either get a massive boil like on the end of one of my eyebrows. Obviously the chin is just always a danger zone for me, but otherwhere, like elsewhere on my face, it's either on the end of one of my eyebrows and like a massive under the skin cyst, or like here, and it's just one of those places where you just can't hide it. And I just feel like if I talk to anyone, like that's where the attention is going. So yeah, I really want that annoying little guy to just go now. I feel like you've been on my face for long enough. I'm serving up notice and you need to get off my face. So tonight I am going to destroy that with some Tret. But anyway, Rare Beauty blush. I, again, am absolutely loving this. I got it in the shade Happy because I like a really pinky blush. It might be a bit too much for some people, but I really enjoy like quite a strong pink for my blush. And it not only adds the colour, but it adds a really nice, like, subtle glow on your skin as well. Where I've not put a base product on, it just like acts almost like a highlighter, skin dewy like texture. It's really, really nice. So pop some of that on. And then a Rare Beauty product again. These are my first Rare Beauty products and I will be repurchasing because I've just been enjoying using them so much. Is it gonna focus? I saw someone absolutely slating an influencer for doing the hand thing, but oh, come on. But the hand thing, there is method behind the madness. So if you didn't know, when influencers hold something up, not referring to myself as an influencer because icky, but when creators, let's say, hold products up and go like that, there's method behind the madness. If you didn't know, you might know already. But okay, hold that up like, okay, my camera's going to focus. But as an example, it just brings things into focus. So if your camera's not picking it up, if you're holding something really closely like that, for example, and it's not picking it up, if you put your hand behind it, it will usually like go into focus because it takes the background out of it. So just a little point there if you're one of those people that get icked out or irritated by creators holding up their hand, because I do it occasionally. And when I saw this person like absolutely rinsing and going in on this creator, I was thinking, oh God, I don't want people to be icked out and annoyed by that when I do it. So just a little explanation there. It's not just to kind of like show the product off and be like, it's not like a cute little hand gesture movement thing. It is actually so your camera picks it up, basically. So yeah, the bronzing stick, I think it's just called, yeah, a bronzer stick, and I got Happy Soul. I like quite an orange shade for bronzer, but they had so many like cool ashy shades as well if you want to use it as more of like a contour rather than a bronze, because I do like a bit of orange, especially when I'm pale. I just feel like I need a bit of warmthness on my face. Warmthness, it doesn't make sense. I'm being absolutely roasted as well on TikTok for saying words wrong recently, so apologies for that again. I feel like just trying to excuse myself here from anything that's icked anyone out. Okay, so I buff that in, I blend that. I either use a sponge or just this brush. I know I'm not using the right type of brush probably, but I mean, it does the job. Okay. I think I should have put some of that skin tint on though, to be fair, because my skin's looking a little bit, I don't know, I feel like I could have done with that today. I might use a little bit more blush. This is like my favourite makeup product ever. Buff that in. This is like such a quick routine, by the way. I can actually, when I'm not chatting and procrastinating, I can do this makeup routine in like 10 minutes. So it is really handy to have in the bag if I just want to like look a little bit more put together and have like a little something on my face. I do usually just end up topping this concealer up so many times now because it just will not go. I do end up just like topping up the concealer on my breakouts as well. Okay, then brows. To be honest with you, my brow routine at the moment is all over the place. I think I need to kind of reevaluate that and get a new eyebrow product because I'm kind of just winging it. I am actually using like eyeshadow at the moment, and sorry, my phone is going mental. So I use Sam. It's Sam, he's gone out for a walk and he's texting me. But I use eyeshadow and where's it gone? I've got the wrong shade here. Honestly, this room is an absolute mess. I really need to dedicate some time tomorrow to sorting all of my things out, and because it's been Vlogtober, honestly, my whole energy and like mind space, like mind capacity, is in these vlogs and my TikTok obviously, and like my worky bits, my brand deals and stuff like that. Everything else just gets neglected. Like my house is a state. Sam's obviously doing his bit and helping out where he can, but it's just like, yeah, don't be fooled that I've got my life together, because I saw a post this morning that was saying like, oh, how do you do it all? I think it was a mum with children, so obviously, I mean, she's got a lot more to balance than I have, but it was saying like, oh, I haven't, like, if my house is tidy, then I've spent less time with my kids, or like with my husband, or you know, if I've spent quality time with my husband, then my work slipped. And I just fully relate to that at the moment, because this is like, not complaining at all because I love being busy, but this is like my busiest time of year. Everything ramps up in terms of like brand deals and stuff like that as well, so it's very exciting time, but the house around me is just an absolute mess. So tomorrow I think I do need to dedicate some time to sorting my room out, sorting our kitchen out, having a bit of a clean and a reset. Is it Friday tomorrow? It's Friday tomorrow. It's like it's meant to be, Friday reset. But anyway, I just sort of fill my arch in with this like brownie eyeshadow that I have, but I would like to get a pomade again. I used to use a pomade on my brows all the time, and I kind of replaced it with this NYX Lift and Snatch, which I love, and I also still use like on the inside, but I think I prefer like something that gives like a fuller look. Where my brows are so uneven, I think I need like more of like a full look. Do you know what I mean? Rather than trying to like put individual brush strokes on the whole of my brow. I like it for the front because it gives that like tethered, but God, that they do not look even at all. But I miss a 2016 brow. Does anyone else remember 2016 eyebrows? I feel like that was the prime when you did like an ombre. I think that's what I'm trying to recreate right now, to be honest, because I feel like my brows were at their best in 2016, to be honest. But it's okay, this will do. I've also been debating getting like microneedling. Is it no, it's not microneedling. What's it called on the eyebrows? I bet some of you are screaming at me through the screen. What's it called where they like slice your eyebrow and do little hairs, and it's like tattooed brows? I don't know. You'll know the name of it. Someone correct me in the comments. But I've been thinking about getting that, but I have also heard horror stories about that. So also let me know if anybody has that I don't know the name of, that I can't remember the name of. What's it called? I keep wanting to say microneedling, but it's not microneedling. Someone's got to know. Anyway, I don't have time to sit and think about that one, but it might come to me. But if it doesn't, please let me know in the comments. And if anybody has it, if anybody knows what I'm talking about and has that, let me know what your experience is like. So I know some people love it and some people it's left them with like orange brows. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I have tried getting them like tinted and laminated, but again, because they're so uneven, they looked good for like 2 days, and then when the tint started to fade, it didn't really look like I'd had anything done. So yeah, I just have really uneven brows. They're not as full as I would like them. I feel like I'm just sitting here like absolutely slating myself, but you know when you're getting ready, you just sit and think about these things. I would love to get something done to my brows, but I just don't know what. Maybe I need to just work on growing my brows, get like a serum or an oil or something and work on growing them, and then I might have a better chance at getting them even. Because do you know the problem with my brows? I started getting my brows threaded when I was like 12 or 13, and when I say threaded, I mean literally 80% of my brow gone. They literally were the thinnest little C's ever. My mum always used to say I had perfect eyebrows, like from the day I was born. She just said like that was one of the first things I noticed about you when you were like a newborn baby, and I looked down at you. You had the most perfect little eyebrows, and I went and I got them all threaded off, and they've never really been the same since. So yeah, as you get older you start to realise those little things that your mum used to tell you. Like when I got my lips done for the first time, my mum was devastated, and I never really understood why. I was like, but when you get older I think you realise like you're their baby, aren't you, and that's like devastating to them. But so yeah, sorry mum for destroying my perfect little eyebrows, but yeah, they've never grown back the same. My nan as well had them all, I think in the 60s. I don't know if my nan actually shaved all of hers off or got all of them removed in the 60s and then they used to draw them on, but my nan never had eyebrows. They never grew back, so it must be something to do with eyebrow hair, that once it's gone, and basically you've ruined your chance. But yeah, I think that's slightly dramatic, but mine aren't that bad. But yeah, recommendations of what I can do to make my eyebrows more even would be very much appreciated. Now, I need to do my lips. I don't know where my lip liner is. Does anyone else have this problem where all of your lip products are in all different handbags? I do it with the nail place that I go to. I have a loyalty card, and because I use a different bag every day really, like to match my outfit, whenever I go there I never have my loyalty card. So now I've got a loyalty card that's been stamped in every single handbag I own, and I think it's like if you get 6 stamps you get 10% off or something, and I swear to God I've got like 13 stamps, but they're all on different cards now. So yeah, in each different handbag, that's the problem. For lips, I've been using this Morphe pencil. See, I'm going to do it again, in Sweet Tea. Did you see that? That was an example. So there it's not focusing. Put my hand there and it focuses. So that's why we do it. We don't do it to be annoying. And then I actually got sent this and I could not believe my eyes when it turned up, but it's a Prada lip balm. How cute is that? It's just like a clear lip balm that I've been quite enjoying, to be fair. It just blends out the lip liner. Quite subtle. And I think this is the first time in my life I'm turning up to a hair appointment with clean hair. I usually save my hair to the point where you could literally fry chips in it. It's so greasy to like really maximise the wash, but I wanted to show my hairdresser how I want it styling. So like you see these bits, this is a good before so we can talk through what I want. I have got a Pinterest board as well, because it's hard to like, I don't know, I feel like I've got layers in my hair but they're not like what I want, and I just want them freshening up. So this is my hair board. I feel like this is the best thing that you can show your hairdresser because it's like multiple pictures of the style and the colour. So these fringy bits from when I cut that full fringe in, like, it's over a year ago. I think it might even be coming up to 2 years. This is the progress, because for a while I was cutting them into like long, like wispy Sabrina Carpentier-esque bangs. So, I mean, this is the progress. So what I want really is for these bits to be more blended in, because you can see how they, I mean, I've not styled it perfectly, but it just kind of goes from these flappy bits to like this. So I want it all sort of blended more with like, this is a good picture, with like more layers in it. I don't know, I'm going to talk to him though, because I also wear my hair up a lot. I also like to wear a French plait, so I don't know if it's going to be the most practical, but we shall see. And colour wise, I think I'm quite liking the dark. I think all I want maybe is like some face framing bits, and maybe get like a creamy toner on it just to take away some brassiness and maybe make it a bit like more blended and creamy. I don't know. I'm talking like I've got any idea, but I'm going to head off now because we've got about 20 minutes. I was going to get myself a coffee before I went, but I don't know if I need a coffee. I need to get out of the habit of doing that. Every time I leave the house again, I've gotten into the coffee habit of like swinging by Costa or Starbucks, and it's a naughty habit. It's not a good habit to get into. I went through a phase of doing that before, and then I came out of it when I started drinking matcha, and I've stopped drinking matcha again, and I'm back onto the coffee. So I think what's calling my name right now, I'm going to go on about it again, is the coffee machine. That's like at the front of my mind. So yeah, I need to just bite the bullet into it. But anyway, let's go. I think I'm going to take this bag, which is a cute little Primark bag that I got a couple of years ago, but it's really nice and snuggly. And I think I need a jacket as well because it's quite chilly. So let's go and get the hair done. Next time I see you, I will probably have fresh hair. What do you think of Mama's hair? I'm all done. I won't be able to give you a proper show of it because we're currently just pulled up outside of the Chinese. Does anyone else do this? So we used to live not far from here because this is near where Sam's parents lived. We drive all the way because they don't deliver to us. We're like out of the catchment, so we drive all the way to this Chinese. We literally have to cross a toll to get to this Chinese, but Sam will not have Chinese from anywhere else. So anytime we get one, we have to drive all the way here. So anyway, we're picking up a Chinese basically, was the longest way of saying that. But I love my hair. I absolutely love it. I am so happy with it. It's perfect. I feel like I need to like get it all to the back to like give you a proper show of it. But basically my hairdresser, he just blended in these fringy bits. There was so much hair that came off, by the way. Like when I saw the amount of hair that he was cutting, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared about this, but I'm so happy with it. And now we're having a Chinese night, and we bought Lola as well because she was so excited when I got home. I just couldn't bear to leave her. Here's Sam with the Chinese. Secured?
Secured.
We just had the yummiest Chinese ever. I'm feeling fat and full. I've got a Chinese baby, but I just wanted to give you a better look at the hair. I love it. I actually love it. I love the colour. I love the cut. To be honest, we didn't do anything crazy with the colour. I did want to keep it relatively dark on the top. So we have done, I just kind of got a few bits around the front just to sort of like frame it. I'll show you from the back. But then we took loads of hair off to give like long layers and just give a bit more movement, and I just wanted it to, I don't know, like style better. And I just absolutely, sorry, I can't stop looking at it in the viewfinder. I just absolutely love it. It's exactly what I wanted. He smashed it, he nailed the brief. These bits don't feel so random anymore because I've got like the layers going all the way through. So that is the new hair. I'm going to wrap this video up here because I'm just going to take my makeup off now. Sorry, I actually just can't stop looking at my hair. I would love it so much. I think this is like the best my hair's looked, in my opinion anyway, in the longest time. Show you the back one more time. Don't mind me just showing off my new hair. But yeah, I'm going to take my makeup off and I'm going to go downstairs and chill with Sam for the rest of the evening. But thank you so much for spending the day with me. I know this was mainly like a get ready with me. We've not really done much else today. But tomorrow, I'm going to go and get myself, there's probably Chinese in those nails, that was gross. I'm going to go get myself some nice, I actually fancy some really autumny, dark nails. So we're going to switch up the nails tomorrow, and then I need to have a sort out of this house, and we need to pack because we are heading down to Cambridge, which is really exciting. So we've got some fun plans coming up, and a bit of a reset and a bit of a sort out. If I've got food around my face, I'm really sorry for that. We literally just stuffed our faces like pigs. But anyway, thank you so much for watching as always, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow in the next vlog.